It's crypto blood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, invested in trade, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, and just bloods do. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why crypto blood, just the toasters on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing
sucks!
We'll do it live. Okay.
We'll do it live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it live. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to my two trades. Doing a little late tonight. Hope everyone's doing well out there. If you're following me, if you're seeing this for the first time and you're checking this out, follow me right now on X. All right. I need some support. Give me some love. Drop some messages in the chat room. Crypto Yo's in the building. He said, just close that joint where the other beat at. I just played it, bro. I just played the other beat. Show me some love, guys, on X right now. I think I have about 1,500 people on X pills, you drug addicts. Make sure you follow me. That's all I know. Just make sure you follow Crypto Blood. Crypto Yo said, I wanted to stay in the trade a little longer, but not going to be greedy. Take my profits and on to the next one. All right, but listen, you never lose taking profits. That's the thing. So it is what it is. We got Caustic 17 in the building. Guys, when will make the, I think he means what will make the BoJ, or when will they make their decision official? Earlier I heard it was at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I could not find it on Forex Factory, which is that's the site I use. Matter of fact, let's pull that up right now. Forex Factory is the site I use for all my economic calendar stuff. Yeah, it's still tentative, but someone earlier told me it was going to be at midnight tonight. So I don't know, man. I really can't tell you. As you can see right there, tentative. But again, I think David Brumbelow told us earlier in the my stream I did earlier today that it was at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Eastern Standard. So I'm not too sure about that, bro. But at any rate, I mean, if you look at, I don't trade Forex on this channel, but I do trade it offline. You see dollar across the board getting stronger, right? So I don't know, man. I think someone knows something ahead of the situation. I'm not too sure. Clay the Great in the building. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. When Bitcoin dump, sir. We're going to talk about that tonight. Stay around, Billy. We're going to talk about that tonight. I don't know. I didn't know there was more to that intro song. It was nice. Yeah, it's a little bit more. 0.75 BoJ. Crypto Buddy says. How about Japan interest rates? Yeah, we're going to talk about that tonight, my friend. Why are there no data available for Japan interest rates for now? I'm not sure, bro. At least from my understanding, it's at midnight. Now, if you guys get the info beforehand, drop it in the chat room right now so we can, take advantage of that. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it today, guys. Again, make sure you follow. We got almost 2,000 people following or watching right now on X. I appreciate all those eyeballs. So let's get into it. All right. So again, if you've been following me, I streamed the other day. Matter of fact, yesterday, I think, and said, hey, look, I got to short this Trump coin. Love him to death. Best president in the world. In history, but I got to short your coin, my friend, because the technicals just the fundamentals I did not know that there were only 20% of the coins floating. The other 80% was in Trump's position or hand. And I'm also hearing that out of the 80% that's floating, right, available to the public, he and his crew hold like 80% of that. So I mean, it's just like, what's really going on here? I don't know. I think long term, this is going to be an excellent play. You got to think that Trump's team, whoever's behind it, is going to make some type of utility out of this coin. They're not just going to allow this to be a meme coin with no utility, in my opinion. So they should be in the next 3 years, because they're going to issue the remaining 80% of the float in the next 3 years. They should come up with something for us other than just burns. They could burn. They could do burn events that would, prop up or keep the dilution low for the price of this coin. But in the short run, I feel like we're technically going to have to head lower, and we already broke a couple of technical levels that we're going to look at here just really quickly. I can show you. So I'm actually opening 2 of the same trades. I'm open short on Blowfin, which is a crypto exchange you guys should definitely check out. The link is in the description below. Okay. One of 2 crypto exchanges I use and trust. Those are only 2, Blowfin and BYDeFi. Okay. So on Blowfin, I am actually in a short there as well. And that short is up. We're up 417% on this short. Okay. The other one we're in right now, and it's unfortunate because I was trying to put 10,000 on this short, but I could only get 5,000 margin, or not margin, but 5,000 in quantity, in actual nominal dollars, into this trade because it's a new pair over on BYDeFi. So I was only able to get 5,000 in. I would be up double this right now, but we're up 400% right now on this short for Trump. So I will be taking some profits tonight, just like my guy Crypto Yo did. We'll nibble a little off at this point, because I said we would take some off at the levels we're at right now. Would you buy altcoins right now or not? I wouldn't. You got to follow the big dog, which is Bitcoin. Okay. Technically, Bitcoin is in a iffy zone right now. We'll take a look at Bitcoin's chart here in a second as well. Hit that like button, ladies and gents, as you come in. We got, let's see, about 20 people on YouTube right now. So hit that like button on YouTube if you're watching. Hit the like button if you're watching on Rumble. And I don't know what the hell you do on Kick. I don't know. Show me some love if you're watching on Kick. I'm streaming on Kick right now as well. But I don't think I don't know how Kick works as far as liking or not. It's a little weird over. It's more for the gamers, but hey, I'm a stream wherever I possibly can. Okay. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 people watching over on Rumble right now. Have you done a video, Crypto Yo says, on using proper leverage? I would appreciate one if possible. Currently staying away from using it. Oh no, my friend, you are missing out. I most definitely will do a video on proper leverage. That is the key to your success as a trader. Nothing else. You literally, listen, you can have a trading system that loses 70% of the time and still be profitable using leverage. Using the proper leverage. If you don't over leverage, you get to stay in the game. I attribute trading to like this. How can I put this? So the money you have in your account is the fuel for your car. If you got 2 cars, right? Because it's player versus player in this crypto game, in all trading, right? you got two cars going to the racing to the same destination. One car is, they're about 75% on the way there, but one car runs out of fuel. Guess what? The other car could turn down the wrong street, go down a cul-de-sac, do a roundabout, twist and turn, do all this shit and mess up all over the place and still get to the destination before the guy that ran out of gas. You don't want to run out of cash in your trading account. You got to stick around and be there for the winning trades. So if you overtrade and you blow your account, you're going to miss out on the winning trades and you're going to only capture all the losses. You got to stay in the game, ladies and gentlemen. You got to stay in the game. So I'll do a video on that. Crypto, yo. I will do a video on that. DCA into Bitcoin and the large cap American alts. Set it and forget it. Hey, that is a good strategy, my friend. Zero fucks given always. That's my guy. My guy Larry Fink said $100,000 Bitcoin. Oh, not 100. $700,000 Bitcoin. What do you think? Yeah, Bitcoin will touch 700K. But what did I say earlier, Hyben? And what do I say all the time? Bitcoin should be at $1 million today. It should be at $1 million today, my friend. So it's undervalued for a number of reasons. One being Larry Fink. Round of applause. BlackRock and their goonies, they've suppressed Bitcoin already. They started this game of suppression in 2017-18. This is nothing new. So this is why Bitcoin should be at $1 million today, and they're like, they're gifting us $100,000 and thinking we're supposed to be excited about it. No, all the stuff that has happened with Bitcoin over the past 4 to 5 years, there's no damn reason why Bitcoin shouldn't be at $1 million today. No reason. Trump just signed an executive order for crypto to get that whole initiative going. There's just no reason. It's no reason. It's no reason. But there is a reason. There is a reason. But at any rate, let's take a look at Trump coin really quick, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to take some profits on the current trade we have open. I'll bring this up really quickly. Then we'll look at BoJ. We'll look at the stock market. I think the stock market failed today, probably in preparation for. Actually, I need to probably use Trading View. I wonder if so the Trading View one over here is not showing all data either. It's only showing data from when they launched Trump on BYDFi. So we're going to have to go to another chart. So let's pull up. What chart can I pull up? Let's pull up, zoom out here. I'll pull it up from Blowfin instead. Okay. So let's do that. So here we go. Blowfin chart. We have let's see. So this is the chart from Blowfin. All right. So we're right there at the precipice, right there near that V shape, right? That's what I look at. I don't use any indicators. It's all support and resistance and trend lines. That's all I use, ladies and gentlemen. I know you were hoping for something else. I know you wanted some like $1,000 signal and liquidity. This liquidity. Now I will say, people that look at market structure, they look at liquidity areas. That's good. That's good, because that's as good as volume. Like, looking at volume is good. Looking at these liquidity levels, that's all great if you can utilize that. I don't use that because You technically don't need to. You just wait for the markets to show you those areas. And many times those liquidity areas manifest on the chart anyway, looking back at history. So these are probably all liquidity areas where you see the V shapes, all these V shapes and A shapes. I call them A shapes or arcs. Those are all probably liquidity areas. So you can do a a more in-depth analysis on each of these coins and find out where the liquidity is to keep to target your take profits and stop losses or whatnot. But you don't even have to do that. Just set up proper stop loss regions, set up trade proper leveraging, and lastly, just support and trend lines, SARs and trend lines, support and resistance and trend lines. That's it. Like I knew, and I think I actually went short after we broke this trend line right here. That's where I went short. As you can see with the red arrow. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's literally where I went short. Let me zoom in some more so you can see this red arrow. I went short here because we broke the outer trend line. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. So that was a reason, one reason why I placed a short there on Trump coin. And the other reason is I misread the information on the coin. I thought 80% of the tokens were out, but it was the opposite. 20% of the tokens were floating, and the other 80% was shit out of luck. It was in the hands of the orange man. So I had to kind of step back. I had to kind of step back because I said, okay, well, that means that we might get a bleed out for a year or so, or 6 months or whatever, unless they come out with some crazy plan to keep, put Trump coin in the strategic reserve or whatever like that. They do something like that. Of course, that's something I can't, neither you nor I can predict. So I can't add that into my analysis. I have to go on whatever I see right now in these streets. And right now in these streets, I see 80% of the supply in Trump's hand, and another alleged 80%. The top 10 coin, I should say wallets, hold 80% of the float. That doesn't mean that Trump is behind that, but it is what it is. Hyman says, I need 50 SMA, 200 SMA, volume RSI, MACD support. God damn, boy. What you doing? That's too much. You're getting false signals all over the place. Maybe you're not. Hey, I listen, I'm only telling you what works for me. And and there are 1,000 ways to skin a cat. I'm only telling you what works for me. I've been trading literally over 2 decades. 20 years of trading. So all mine. All right. Now, hey, again, you can't lose taking profit. Round of applause to Etway. My G, you can't lose taking profit ever. Only way you lose taking profit is if you live in a country where they take all your money from your profits, or if we would allow Kamala to get into office. she wanted to take profits on unrealized gains. You definitely gonna lose. Alfredo said 0.5%. Is that what just came out? 0.5% rate hike? Let us know. Let me hit a refresh over here on this one. Yes. 0.5% on the interest rate. They did a quarter basis point interest rate hike. So let's take a look. I'm going to show this really quickly so you guys can see this on. Thank you for that, Alfredo. Appreciate it, my friend. So yeah, came out 0.5%. So previous was a quarter. Wait, no. So they're at currently what? 0.75 basis points. 0.75 basis points altogether, because they increased the window 50% by 0.5%. So that's pretty aggressive. Let's look at their statement. It came out at the monetary policy meeting held today. The policy board of the Bank of Japan decided by a 1-8 majority vote to set the following guideline for the money market operations for the intermeeting period. The bank will encourage the uncollateralized overnight call rate to remain at around 5 in accordance with the change in the guidelines for money market operations. Interest rates applied to its measures by blah, 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 blah. Dovish rate hike, some guy says. What do you guys think about that? Is that dovish? Anyone going to short XRP since they can't have their CBDC? Man, listen, Top Signal. They've been fooling y'all for the longest. Let me go ahead before I start yapping this mouth. Let me go ahead and take some of these profits on Trump coin, the short. We're going to just take we'll just take let's do market. We'll do I wish I could have put the whole bag that I wanted to put on here. They wouldn't allow me, man. I think because it was new, the max you could do is 5,000. So I'll do just 25%. And we'll just, see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Really, technically, you could put another short on at about $35 because that wick. That's a huge wick, right? And I just got to make sure that wick shows up on the other chart too, on Blowfin. But wherever you see wicks, they tend to stick. So that wick right there ended up sticking. We end up dragging back down to that, but we, closed below that wick, and now that wick or area should become resistance, right? Previous support becomes future resistance. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. Dixie dropping. Yeah, Dixie getting weaker. Okay. Dollar getting weaker according to provision. Neutral. Higher rates in Japan means less money to lend at cheap interest rates. That's right. So this is bad for the U.S. economy, or those that do the carry trade, Alfredo, because it costs them more money to carry trade, and it ends up. So basically, what the issue is, which could cause some issues here in the United States, is if that carry trade window closes, that means people have to unwind, and who knows how big the carry trade. The carry trade I've heard is quadrillion, like it's trillions and trillions of dollars. So if they have to, U.S. traders have to close those unwind those positions because it costs more to carry those, then it's going to cause a cascading effect of liquidations in the United States, which could be a black swan event, ladies and gentlemen, that we might need to pay attention to. Wick sticks on what time frame? Good point. Not on 1 minute time frame. The higher the better. Let's just put it that way. The higher the better, 15 minute and up, I would say. 15 minute and up. You tend to get less wicks the higher you go up. At least like longer wicks. Or actually it's the opposite way. No, yeah, I said it right the first time. All right, so I did take a little profit off that Trump. And I can draw some new trend lines for you guys too, real quick. Like that. Boom. Okay. So so we have slowly gone above this new trend line. So now this trend line becomes support, right? So we just need to watch if we get a break below this trend line, that's another signal to put on more selling, if that makes sense. Okay, so if we break back below here, that's a sell signal. And we could head lower from there. If we bounce off of it, then that could be a reversal signal for us. But trading this way, and again, I know it's not sexy, it's boring. Seeing all these indicators. That's like my guy SMA, Bollinger Band, Taliban indicator. You got the Bollinger Taliban. You got all these ISIS band. You got all these indicators on the chart. And what happens is it gives you a lot of false. You gotta So I create algos, right? I code algos as well. They trade automatically. And when you're trading an algo, it's cool because I use 9 different indicators bunched into one to come up with a clear signal. And we'll look at the algo trades here in a minute. But when you're like manually trading, discretionarily trading, it just adds more confusion to you. You second guess yourself because you're going to get the more indicators you have on your screen, the more likely you're going to have indicators conflict each other. So then you're like, should I pull the trigger? Should I not? Blah, blah, blah. So if you just use, it's called really naked trading. If you just naked trade, it just forces you to wait for the trade to come to you instead of chasing or trying to predict the trend. You just got to wait for the trend. You got to wait for the trade to come to you. So that's why it's really good. It forces you to kind of have some patience. That's all. So targets for Trump coin at this point, we still have not breached. Well, we actually did breach this region of $34.90 on Trump. And where am I getting that? I'm getting that from looking at the previous arc, or A. I just call it an A. The A's and the U's, or V's. The A's and the V's, ladies and gentlemen. The A's and the V's. It's really that simple. Right? So this was an area of initial resistance. We came back down and then we blasted through it. But that now, that becomes an area that the markets will remember. So if I do this, boom, like that, let's change that color to maybe red or something. There's no particular reason why I picked red. But as you can see, that region is an area of support. After the resistance is violated, it becomes support. So we kind of basically bounced off right there. We bounced off there. We zoom in. We kind of bounced off of there. We bounced off to there. We came below it briefly, came back up, toggled back and forth. That's like a pivot point. And we started heading higher from there. So we have not breached that area of $34, or yes, we have. But I'm now eyeing like this area of $30. So if we breach $30, it's on and popping. We heading lower, which basically is right here. It's the second wave we had from right here. Okay. So that zone of $29, $30 is what you want to watch. Maybe set some alerts. So basically we're in this like trading zone. So you could be patient and wait for a breakout either way. You could wait for a breakout below 30, or you wait for a breakout above 34 to go long. That's how I will play that at this point. So basically, because I'm short, I'm putting some take profits here at like 30, 34 and a half. Okay. MACD isn't as sexy, but it is a lagging indicator. So that does help paint a picture on which way to trade. I'm just biased, bro. I've used all those damn indicators. I've tried them all, man. It's just, and the way I coded my algo, I don't use, it's all price based, my algo. So I don't use lagging indicators on my algos either, even though I have like really about 6 or 7 that I combine and mush up to make a trade, to determine a trade on a particular pair. But we are getting some movement up on Bitcoin. We are getting some movement up on Bitcoin. Here are the Bloodlytics charts, the algos, and went short here at 7 o'clock today. Took half the profits here, and it looks like we're about to get tapped out on the rest of that short. Very close to getting tapped out. That's my stop loss. That solid red line is the stop loss on this short. The solid green lines are the stop losses for the longs. So you can just follow those. But we are getting a slight bounce. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on the Bitcoin trade. Let's see. Dogecoin kind of toggling back and forth. Close that long on that near trade. But the markets have been kind of choppy as of the last 2 days. So I've been drawing down the account on the algo until we get a clear direction. Then we'll make up on those losses. Solana, we're in a long right now on Solana. That looks good. We got into this long at 10:30, about 10 minutes ago. So that's looking good. That'll be a good position. If we end up breaking out to the upside with Bitcoin, then that was a great position to enter that long with Solana. We shall see. We shall see. Let's look back at I wasn't even sharing any of this. So let's look back at, that was a Solana trade I was talking about. We entered at 10:30, 10:27. And I was showing you guys what I thought I was showing you, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we did short at 6:30, 7 o'clock today. Took half that off here at 10:24, but it looks like we might be getting stopped out on the rest of that. So that's why I take profits along the way. So at least if the markets turn the other way, I won't be asked out fully. Now, going back to Bitcoin, let's take a look at this one, because I just want to wrap up tonight's stream with looking at Bitcoin. So this is the almighty most important trend line right now in Bitcoin, in crypto. It's this purple, violet, whatever color you want to call it, pink, even some people will say, trend line. That one right there, okay? We keep getting saved by the bell. Someone is coming in and buying these dips. As they get below there, they're not letting Bitcoin stay below that trend line for too long. Someone's coming in and buying it up. So this is really and I can actually draw a little mini trend line right here. Okay. And actually I can draw one. That's too steep. I guess you could do that right there, but definitely the one at the bottom, right? The one at the bottom, that's one we can keep an eye out on. and see if we can keep above, because as of since January 16th, we've been building higher lows, but at the same time, I guess you could say not really higher highs. The highs have been lower ever since all-time high, which was on Monday, the inauguration. And that was all inauguration excitement right there, that pump on Monday. So I feel like, we should go higher, but we might not. And if we do go higher, you guys know I like to have conviction. I don't give you like, yeah, we could go up, but we could go lower. Well, you're not tuned in to hear a fucking a nothing burger. Round of applause. You want to hear actual definite. You want to hear a definite. So I'm going to give you that definite. But the scenarios, I'm just going to say to the upside, if we do head higher, there's a lot of liquidity at 113,000. So that might be a liquidity grab that the exchanges might go for before taking us lower, which I'm hearing there's some nice liquidity down in the 70s range, which might just be us bouncing off the top side of this trend line here. This is why I keep the trend lines on here, and I extend them out to the right on Trading View. So when you do your trend lines, extend them out to the right, hit that extend right line, do that on your trend lines, because every time the market will react to those trend lines at a later date. So, there's some liquidity down here in the 70s area, but maybe we head higher to liquidity grab up there, then come back down. But I think we need and will get a correction in the markets. To summarize it, I think we get a correction. John Germain says In-N-Out Burger. There you go. Should call it the Prince line. Right. Purple Rain. Right. To summarize, I think we should get a sell-off. And the reason I say that is because we had the rally purely off of Trump winning. November 6th, I'm going back to this. You see that orange box? I'm going to zoom out to the daily. I think Orange Man is on the daily. That is all Trump. This literally started on November 6th. That's when the rally started, and we went straight up. So this is all Trump effect. With that being said, buy the rumor, sell the news. It's baked in. I don't know how much higher we have to go. Blockchain report, late night stream. Yeah, man. Starting to stream later. Get more time zones. Seems to be better, better motion, more views. So we're starting to do them later, my friend. We got about 2,700 people over on X Pills. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you follow me on X. If you're watching, you need to be following. I should get another 2,000 followers tonight. I should be at 14,000 followers tonight. All of you, go follow me right now. That's pretty much it for tonight, though, guys. We took some profits on the short. Still got some of that left on the table. If we go above 34, I will bail out some more. I'll put that in there now, actually. And we'll just rock out like that and see what happens. Make sure you guys definitely follow me on X. Come follow me. If you're watching on X, come follow me over on YouTube as well. Subscribe to the channel. It's crypto, politics, and culture. Someone asked me earlier, I thought this was a crypto channel. You thought wrong. We're doing more than crypto. It's crypto / AI, politics, culture, everything mashed up into one. We're going to have some fun. All right. Akil, thanks for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate the love. And don't forget, all my X people, this is why you want to follow me on YouTube. because every Monday I give away, as you guys can see right there, I give away $50 worth of crypto every Monday. This coming Monday, you want to have your Blowfin account ready. So you need to sign up for Blowfin crypto exchange, one of the top ones in the game. Been rocking with them for a long time. Scan that QR code, become a Blowfin customer. And this coming Monday, I will select someone from the wheel. If you are a YouTube premium member, I'm going to set up and include in the near future. I will start including X premium members. I'm going to set up the premium. I have to do something. I forgot what I need to do to get that set up, but I'll set that up at some point. But for right now, if you're a YouTube premium member or you have super chatted during a live stream, you're automatically placed on the wheel. And if I call your name, all you got to do is give me your UID number, your account number from Blowfin, and we will credit you $50. Doing that every week. And if I get 5 super chats during a live stream, then I double it. So it'll be $100, $50 to 2 different individuals. That's it. It's your boy Crypto Blood. That's my 2 trades. I'm out of here, people. Holla.
And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video, Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write.